Hello, this is Hooked by Happenstance. I'm Kendra, and it is Sunday night, and it actually has just made the time jump, so it's 3, but it should have been 2. Daylight savings time just messes with my head a bit, but it's just gonna stick around and mess with my life now for a few weeks, and then we'll all just be back to normal until the next time. But Sunday night seems like the best time to do my Sunday sunrise. For those of you that are new around here, my Sunday sunrise is my solution to New Year's resolutions, where rather than making a bunch of goals at the beginning of the year that I was unlikely to follow through with, I make weekly goals that I am sometimes unlikely to follow through with. I made this last batch of goals, Wednesday, Thursday? It was midweek this week. So I made a short and sweet list of goals that I could try and complete between then and now, and we shall discuss them. I like to employ the concept of tiny paper, big markers so that I cannot overcommit and not be self-defeating. So what that means is that I use a tiny piece of paper to write my goals on. The paper has gotten tinier and tinier over the last few months as I have found my goals growing beyond their bounds. They are like goldfish. If I give them a big bowl, they will get bigger. So I'm making the bowl as small as I can, and it seems to be helping. I also like to use a big marker because then you can't fit as much on the page, and also I have found there's something empowering about making your goals take up space, because the things that you want to do and the things that fill your time do take up space, and so seeing that filling can be good from a time management perspective, and just good from these things deserve attention kind of perspective. So the 3 words, because I whittled my goals down to a single word for each one this week, were videos. I wanted to keep posting videos here on the channel, and I totally did. And I actually went through and edited all of the backlog footage that I have. So I have some videos in queue already uploaded and scheduled to come out in weeks to come. So we can guarantee there will be some content here in the future. I find that I do need to jump on that when I have a good bit of motivation, especially editing motivation. I gotta just do it when the mood strikes me, because that mood is fleeting, and sometimes just the ability to be in a quiet place long enough to get these things put together can be difficult. So I got that done, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm feeling enthusiastic. So that's good. So the second thing on my list is a blanket. I am making a blanket, which I discussed in my Freaker Frog video. Well, I kind of discussed it. I discussed it more in depth in one of my daily vlogs. If you didn't know, I daily-ish vlog on Happenstance Place here on YouTube. I used to vlog every day, and now I'm vlogging sometimes. So we'll see what's going to happen with that, but I have vlogged 6 days in a row now, so we're getting back toward that word daily instead of daily-ish. But I showed the blanket that I'm working on there, and I am 2 1/3 Karen big cakes, the big ones, into this blanket. I have 2/3 of a Karen cake left, Karen big cakes. And yeah, I'm just trying to chug through that, and I'm enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying the blanket, but I want to stay on it as long as I can. Again, that whole, if there's motivation, you should stay with it, because I need to, make sure that my gauge stays the same. That seems to be a major problem that I've had with this particular blanket and other patterns like this blanket, is a gauge change over time, and they are semi-massive, so, I mean, it's those things where you could put them down a lot and pick them back up, but I feel like every time I do that, it causes a gauge shift, and that becomes a problem. So I'm trying to avoid that by literally just, banging this out. So far, so good. And the third thing on my list was surprise. I'm working on a surprise for here at the channel, and my office smells like paint because of it. But it's coming, and it's going really well, and I did some stuff on it tonight, and I'm real happy with how it's turning out. So hopefully you all will enjoy it as well, and even if you don't, it's making me excited, and that is a good and important thing. So, what are my goals for the coming week? I didn't actually make a list, because what we're gonna do is lather, rinse, and repeat this one. Repeating this because it was successful, and being successful has felt good, and I need to find ways to feel good. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to work on making more videos, continuing to keep that up for the week. I'm going to continue to work on that blanket, hopefully completing it in the next few days here, and then I can just make anything and it'll all just feel like gravy. And like I've talked about, making your goals something that's completable and then you get that gravy feeling is really, really satisfying. And the third thing is working more on the surprise. I want to get it all done, and then I want to film the first video about it so that you all can find out about it. I have been filming some vlog content about working on setting it up, but that won't be out for a few days. And hopefully there will be a surprise video out before that vlog comes out, but you never know. So anyways, that is what I'm up to around here. Also, it's not going on my list, but something I am working on is working on an update for my online shop. I recently got tags. Let's see if I have one here. This is one of the ones that came as a dud, but it's next to my sewing machine, so this is what it looks like. They're cute. I revamped my logo, and these are going on all the bags from here on out. But there are currently bags in my online shop that don't have tags. And if you would like to use the code TAGLESS, all one word, all caps, at checkout, you can get 10% off any of the bags that are in my shop, or bundles that include bags in my shop that are not tagged. They're all marked as on sale right now in the shop, and they will remain that way until I have enough bags put together to do an update. I don't know how long that's going to be. It's already been a little longer than I expected because I got involved in some other projects around the house. But there should be some sewing coming up here in the next couple of days because I need to start getting ready for a craft show. So when the sewing happens, that sale will end, and the update all comes along. So if you're interested in that, tagless, use that as the checkout code over at shop.HookedByHappenstance.com. And I will see you all next time.